Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at the unexpected. What unexpected event is happening for you or to you? And this is the reading that we will be doing today. I really felt I had a fuzzy feeling doing this reading today, so I really feel like it's coming at the right time. I feel like, getting to know some news like that, unexpected news that you don't know about that is coming in your life, will definitely be a positive reading that will help cheer you up in case you feel a bit down, or if you just simply want to know about some great unexpected news that's coming. So today we're truly getting to know what is absolutely unexpected, what unexpected event is happening to you next. And to do this reading, these are the three piles. Let's see what piles you have for today's reading. So really cool. For pile number 1, you have the Clover. Pile number 2, you have the Magnolia. And pile number 3, you have the Pimpernel. Really cool cards today, the 3. So happy they popped up. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles you're the most drawn to. If you prefer to pick with crystals, then let me add these right now. There we go. So for pile number 1, you have the beautiful green moss agate. And this is what your crystal looks like. For pile number 2, you have the beautiful rose quartz. And this is what your crystal looks like. As for pile number 3, you have the blue agate. And this is what your crystal looks like. So take a look at which pile or crystal you're the most drawn to, and this or these will be your piles for today's reading. Once you're ready, please head down to the description box, click on your timestamps, and I will see you in your readings. In a moment, I'm about to assign different zodiac signs to each pile. If this is something that you do not prefer, then please pause the video, take as much time as you need, and once you're ready, I will see you in your reading. If this is, however, something that you do prefer picking by, then, my dear soul family, this section of the video has been created specially for you. The way I like to do this is to shuffle the zodiac signs around really well. And then put it to the side and pick or draw 4 zodiac signs for each pile. All right, let's begin. So for pile number 1, the signs are Sagittarius, Aries, Libra, and Taurus. As for pile number 2, the signs are Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces, and Leo. For pile number 3, the signs are Gemini, Virgo, Cancer, and Aquarius. So, my dear soul family, these are the 3 piles for today's reading. These are the zodiac signs for the 3 piles for today's reading. Please feel free to use your sun, rising, and moon. I highly recommend you watch the three. Sometimes you'll find the three signs in one pile. Sometimes you'll find them distributed amongst two or even three. It is really all up to you. Maybe you just want to pick one of them and watch that pile. Like I said, this all depends on how you like to watch your readings. And once you're ready, please head down to the description box, click on your timestamps, and I will see you in your readings. Hey, pile number one, welcome to your reading. Your crystal is the beautiful green moss agate, and you were drawn to the Clover card. Welcome to your reading. Can't wait to get into it. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Sagittarius, Aries, Libra, and Taurus. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, please do not worry about it. Do note that they are present in your reading because their energies will match the energy of the reading itself, just like everything that happens during the reading, your crystal, and of course the cards. Okay, so these are the oracle cards that we will be using, and today we're taking a look at the unexpected. What unexpected event is happening to you? All right, so much fun. Let's get into the reading. I feel like these are the ones popping out, so I'm just gonna take them the way they are. We've got a month here, and we've got 5 more tea leaves. Okay, let's reveal your cards and see what this is all about. So you have the emotional aspect of Gemini with interest or boredom. Fresh sunlight glitters at dawn. If you're feeling lively and cheerful, rejoice. However, if you are crushed by boredom or becoming overwhelmed, it's time for a reset. Use the gifts of Gemini, curiosity, learning, and connection to find a new perspective. These are definitely the gifts of Gemini. Okay, so let's keep that here and see what this is about. You also have grief, and we see a tortoise here. Okay. You have Sun in Gemini again with versatility. You have Venus in Aries with lust. Ooh, it does talk about that, finding that lust in life, even when you're bored. So let's see, too early to really judge. You have angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Lovely. You have the month of June. You have unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Cat, a two-faced friend. You have grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. And you have lion, time to act. Love, love, love. Okay, so let's see what this is all about and what this unexpected event is. We can already see elements in your oracle cards, but I think it is only through your tarot cards that we will truly understand what unexpected event is happening in your life. Okay, so these are the cards that I do see popping out for you. Oh, look at that. It says the 3 and the 1 looks like a 31. Maybe this is saying, in terms of timing, that you may expect this to happen towards the end of this month, but we also have June, so let's wait. You have the Chariot. This is a timeless reading, of course, so I'll try to make sure that whether you're listening to this now or later, you get your timing. The Chariot, the Star, the High Priestess. It does look like looking through the looking glass from Alice in Wonderland. It's like another world on the other side. Or maybe this person is imagining themselves in another way. You have the Queen of Swords, the 3 of Cups. Oh, wow. And you have the 3 of Swords. Very interesting cards. You have more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. So there's a lot more to what we're about to see here. I see with the versatility card an unexpected shift of events that may be happening to you quite soon. For some of you, this is happening towards the end of this month. And some of you, this may be happening to you in June. And I think for a lot of you, it could be June. For some of you specifically, it could be June because we have a lot of Gemini. And we have June, right? So in terms of timing, it will either be June, and we could see it in another way. Perhaps like the unexpected event is happening at the end of this month and may probably fully manifest by June. So this is the way we can read the timing here. As I always say, please take timing with a grain of salt. It's very specific, and I may not have exactly translated the reading as it's meant to be in terms of that, of something being so specific like that. So yeah, 31 intuitively, it could be the 31st of June. It could be something that may start to happen unexpectedly, like the unexpected part is happening towards the end of the month and then fully manifesting, like I explained, in June. But really with the grasshopper, this is like a leap, a huge jump forward, especially with the Chariot here. And speaking of unexpected, I think it has to do with your path, because here you kind of see that the legs are shifting into an unexpected direction, moving in an unexpected way. So your path will change, and you will be changing also, just like a chameleon, to match that environment. With the unicorn showing up, this is a rather unique path, and may I even call it opportunity. And it really depends on how you're going to be seeing that opportunity. It is a really cool opportunity that you will be imagining yourself in a totally different light. I think you are really going to love that opportunity and what you're seeing. But here we have the two aspects. Depending on, just like what the card showed us, depending on how you see this will determine whether you get the good part out of it or not. Because look at that. You have the High Priestess, something unexpected, something that feels like it's almost from the other world, the other side. And you have the 3 of Swords, someone who may be disappointed a little bit. And look, you even have the two-faced friend here. It's either something that you feel is really good, or you might see the other face of it and think it's really bad. And just like the fresh sunlight that glitters at dawn. Would you look at it and go, wow, what a magical time? Or would you look at it and say, oh my God, I'm bored? So it really is a matter of perspective. Is it good news? Yes, you do have the unicorn card for a reason. It is going to be amazing news. And depending on whether you see, is it good news? Yes. Is it going to disappoint you? No. Here's what I'm trying to explain. If you look at it in the right way, you can make use and benefit of it. If you don't look at it the right way, then you may not be making good use out of the situation. And let me give you an example of what I'm really foreseeing here for you. Let's say this unique opportunity is you finding out what inheritance your grandparents left for you. Let's say they left a huge lump sum of money to your siblings, but you got this statue. And you're like, what? Don't they love me? Why would they give everyone else money? And I'm the one who they didn't love, and I got the statue. What am I going to do with the statue? If you break it, you lose that opportunity. So it's not like a shift in your path that is forcibly shifting you. It's kind of like a shift in your path if you want to take it. So with the tortoise here, I feel like things may have been a bit slow in your life, and this is a great hit of luck with the clover. Like, this is an opportunity that very little people get to have. So let me continue my example showing you the cards. Here, if this person calms their emotions down and doesn't break the statue and thinks about the situation pragmatically, they would say, right, so I'm not interested in statues. My grandparents' memory will live on. How about if this is like an inheritance that they're leaving for me, let's explore more about it. And let me ask what the statue is. And you go out and you ask about what the statue is. It turns out to be one of the rarest things in the world. And your grandparents were very lucky to have it. And it turns out if you sell it, since you're not interested in it, then you would be getting like millions of dollars, for example. And you're like, what? I would have never expected my path to shift in this crazy way. Oh my God. So I see that something that initially, if you don't look at it well, depending on perspective, remember, you will either see yourself in this fancy, amazing, almost imaginary world, or you might find yourself being disappointed. And that's why you have angel with spiritual guidance here. This is coming today to let you know that it's very important how you look at the unexpected news coming towards you the end of the month. Don't look at it as something disappointing. It could initially make you feel very sad, but remember, the Three of Swords is us pulling at our own heartstrings, nothing on the outside. It's us pulling these strings and inflicting pain on ourselves. So it's about, you also have Saturn. Remember, Saturn has a bad rep. We might think it's coming to give us a hard time, but really the effect and the things we go through actually takes us to our dreams. And having Saturn in your reading here in the star card is definitely translating as something that you initially will not like. And if you move past these tough emotions and develop tranquility instead of hating it, you even have the foot stepping on the tongue, which is very significant in your reading, because it's kind of saying hold up and don't say bad things about it. Take it slow. This is not meant to be grief. So you're either going to feel the luck or see or feel the grief, depending on the perspective. And so it says time to act. It will be the time for you to right away inspect it, take action, ask questions, think about it. How is this presenting an opportunity in your life? Because I promise you, pile number 2, if you do take the time to think about it, usually the Queen of Swords is not depicted emotionally. She does the right actions, and you can see her here being very emotional, stressed. So it says, don't take the stress. This is a huge blessing in disguise. And so take it calmly. If you think about it well and take the right action towards it, you will find that it was all a blessing in disguise that is going to take you leaps and leaps forward. You're not going to believe how much this is going to be helping you in your life. It's exactly like the example I told you with the inheritance. It's all up to how you see it. Did they leave this statue to hurt you? No. In fact, you might have been their unicorn grandchild who they loved very much. And it's exactly the same. The universe is giving you something, and this is the way to achieve what it is that you wish for. It's going to be a huge change in your path. And so initially it might scare you. It might alert you. It might make you feel like, no, don't take my path from me. It's not here to take your path from you. Your path will continue. It is a gift. And it just requires you to see that gift well so that you can move forward in your path. Just like a tortoise, you might think that this is a rock with some plants, but really when you watch it moving, you go, oh, it's actually a turtle. It's a living being. It's not a rock. It's that type of illusion in the beginning where you feel like, oh no, why is this happening to me? When it's really a great surprise meant to take you forward. So be patient with this news is really what the universe wants to highlight to you. Because if you calmly remember this reading and shift your perspective and say, okay, the universe told me about this. Where is my surprise? It's a surprise. Let me investigate it. Let me ask the right questions. Let me take the right actions. Because if you do instantaneously and calmly, you will see the surprise that is coming to change your life. And you can see here with the star card, this is a surprise relating to something you have wished and hoped for. It's almost like the stars are aligning for you to take it now. And it is something that you will be celebrating with others, and maybe even like absolutely laughing about it and making fun of it, of how, I do envision you sitting with either your friends or your family, laughing about how you thought this was like trouble, and how they can see this is like one of the most amazing things that happened to you. And I do see you laughing about it and creating a memory of how you initially acted when you saw it, because you will realize that it is a great gift in disguise. Yeah. I wanted to tell you something here. That's why I paused. Oh yes, I wanted to tell you that it's exactly like the example of the inheritance, because it's not something that you're expecting, right? It's not like you always want your grandparents no matter what happens. So it's not something that you're expecting at the end of the day. It's something that appeared in your life. And because it appeared in your life, perhaps what's disappointing here is because you've expected better. You thought that something would be better, that extra that's coming, but really it is coming to make your life better, and it's not coming to disappoint you over something you've hoped for and expected. It's coming in to do just that, give you what you've expected and hoped for. So be patient, inspect it well, take the right action calmly, and you will realize just how you were given a great gift by your guiding angels, perhaps for most of you, by your spirit guides, or by the universe. You will know. I believe you will know. And yeah, it's here to add on to your life and help you enjoy it more. And my dear pile number 1, you are going to be the lucky pile. You're going to have something awesome. This is no small deal. Like I told you, the grasshopper is here to let you know, and the chariot also, to let you know that you'll be moving forward very quickly. It's something that will help you hop very quickly. You can see here the direction with 7 kilometers. Yeah, I feel like it will help you take a huge a huge leap in your path. So adjust to it, give it time to see how it's supposed to work. It's like you need to adjust to it, not it to you, so that you can make so that you can make use of the situation and enjoy the fun coming from it. Oh, no, your reading is not over yet. I was just about to end it, my dear pile number 1. There's more here to your reading. Are there more unexpected surprises, or maybe there's more elements to it? I'm very sorry. Let's move on. So you have the Page of Pentacles. You have the Death card. See, what looks like the end of something and you may be crying is actually a rebirth and not an end. You have the Hanged Man. Ooh, look at the dawn. It's a shift in perspective. Do you see that? A shift in perspective. And we're going to find out more about this. You have the 6 of Pentacles. Save our world. You have the 8 of Swords. And you have the Queen of Wands. What are the odds that you get boring twice, right? Boring, boredom, that's significant. It could be talking, we're getting more details here. It could be coming in to help you and save you from something in your life that is, well, like as it is, boring, or you really hate doing, or you're just tired doing. It could be in your work with the Queen of Wands for some of you. Yeah, it could be something that you must do, you know, adulting, right? That you must do in your life that you absolutely hate. With the 8 of Swords, I feel that this reading is giving you now more details on in which area of your life this is going to be. Something in your life is genuinely making you feel stuck. It's like, oh my God, I can't get out of here. I'm absolutely locked in. Because anything outside is scary. Anything other than that is not going to be safe. And so to adult, this is what I'm stuck with. But really, with the boredom coming twice, this is starting to make me feel that it's coming to save you from something that you absolutely hate. And with coffee, I remember coffee break. So it's almost like giving you a break from having to like carry something on your back for years and years that you're really tired with. It's, you know, with charity, Save the World, I really feel it's like a kind thing that the universe or your guardian angels are here to give you to make your path much, much easier, because they can see you suffering for a long time trying to make something happen. So with the leap forward and the birth, maybe some of you are like, maybe some of you have a project and you've been suffering through it and you're tired, and so what you've been trying to create is finally going to be birthed, and it's not going to happen in a long time as you thought it was going to take. Some of you could be working in a boring job that you're really tired of, and you might get a transfer that you will initially go, no, why am I getting a transfer? No. And then you'll find that in that transfer, you'll be going to a better place, better salary, better working conditions, better team, better everything. It's almost like it's eliminating everything horrible that you used to feel, just like, on a nice Saturday morning when you are lucky to wake up early and enjoy the morning from the very beginning. There's like a dichotomy in energy here. It's definitely taking you from something boring that you are suffering through, that is slow, and emotionally and mentally you're really tired. You're getting enough of this, and you feel like there's no way out. You just gotta adult here, whatever this adulting is. So this is the universe's way to help you continue your journey without this pain or without losing the benefits, because you're getting here with charity. It's like a kind gesture that will, like, I got another example. Let's say you work 2 jobs and then you get transferred in one of your jobs, and then with this transfer your salary is doubling, so you no longer have to work that second job. Something like that. And you're finally able to birth or meet your goals, perhaps working half time or working half of what you do, or doing something more interesting that you like. There is a grand shift in this area of your life, in some sort of adulting thing, whether this is your work or your cleaning or one thing or the other that you absolutely have to take care of, and you are tired. So I'm glad we've got this extra detail in your reading to understand more of what the universe wants to show you. I'm so happy with that. Perhaps these 2 cards may give us an understanding of how this is going to happen. So we already know, expect something towards the end of this month, maybe the end of next month. And you have the 10 of Pentacles, as well as the King of Swords. I do see some chess on the computer, something strategic perhaps. Let me think about it. I'm getting an intuitive hit with these 2 cards. I know, of course, X is 10, but X and the Court card kind of makes me think it's someone you used to know. Like maybe the news is coming from someone who you used to know, maybe with the King of Swords from your work, someone who you used to work with, someone from another department or something. Maybe it would disappoint you. Look at that. So one way to read this is someone who you used to know, who used to be close to you, like a good colleague or an ex-manager or something, who would do something strategic for them that you would find to be disappointing. But if you calm down, you might feel like you can use that to your advantage. And maybe that advantage is that transfer that you're getting from one department to the other, something like that. Let's pull some tea leaves to get some like intuitive assistance on this matter. Club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. See, I told you. Someone who, with X here, and the 10 of Pentacles, who used to be like a good, close person to you, might do something that you will find to be infuriating. Like, why would they do something like this? Right? You would be initially extremely disappointed, remember? But it will be the move, the counter back or the response, or maybe the complaint that you're going to do. Whatever response you will find calmly, with strength, will release you from a tired situation and will be a lucky hit, because you'll be moving somewhere else, or your path will be taking you somewhere else where you can get these benefits, but without being tired. Let's get more information. See, it is a person. Remember, I told you the cards are saying the same thing. Younger man, someone who you used to know with X here. Maybe doing something that you do not like, but the result is that it's going to be giving you a unique opportunity. It's like a great hit of luck. And you are advised to stay calm, not react right away, think without emotion. In fact, with boring, here's like nothing can hurt me. It's like being unaffected. That's another way to read this card. Queen of Wands is strength, unaffected, and act with strength. This is going to lead you to a lot of luck. And I cannot wait to hear the feedback about this, my dear pile number 1, and what happened to your story. Please do come and tell me. I love when you guys come back and tell me what happened. You have no idea. It's like one of my favorite moments of the day or the week when this happens. So please do update me. Wishing you the best of luck in this situation. Remember, it is a situation that will cut off maybe years from your life and giving you generously while you are on the path and on the birth that you want to be in. It will be a great break from something you're tired from. So, my dear pile number 1, that is the unexpected, and that was totally unexpected. What a cool reading. Wishing you the best of luck with that. Truly hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Just like the doorbell, it is an opportunity. Every time this doorbell rings on this channel, because actually most of the time it's absolutely unexpected, by the way. So it really tells me that this is a great opportunity opening up for you. My dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at the unexpected. What unexpected event is happening to you? And your crystal for this reading is the beautiful rose quartz. Your card is the beautiful Magnolia. And if you've chosen your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this reading are Capricorn, Pisces, Leo, and Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, please do not worry about them. Do note that they are present in your reading because their energies will be matching the energies of the reading itself. Okay, so let's pull out your tea leaves first before we begin your reading. First off, I'm seeing a green card peek out here, so we're gonna take that. Whoa, okay, so you're not meant to take the card that fell out. And you've got 2 as well as this one. Right, so these are your tea leaves. Let's shift them around in case we want to use the tea leaves later. Okay, so you have the wisdom element of Scorpio with forgiveness. A long exhale. So it says, let go of the air in your lungs and exhale fully. What are you ready to let go of? Once you set forgiveness in motion, you can stop focusing on the projected outcome of a situation and allow it to take its own course. Very interesting, right? Let's keep it there. Oh, a sigh of relief, perhaps. Let's see. I know it's not really what it says on the card. It's just an intuitive feeling. Okay. You have awareness. Let me adjust the lighting here. You have the sun in Virgo with health. Awareness and the sun is illumination about something. Maybe you're going to learn about something that is going to relieve you. Okay. And I think because of the Magnolia, this has been something you may have been worried about for years and years and years, maybe. I'll let you know why in a second, but let's take a look at your cards. Right, endurance. Sun and Scorpio with endurance. Yeah, I feel that. Okay. Let's take a look at your tea leaves. So you have heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Ah, gong, exciting news. That's lovely to see, right? You have caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. You have love again. Heart, love. Okay. I think this is news that's really going to affect your heart. And I'm saying news because of the gong. It could be some event that's going to happen that you have been wishing for, maybe. Okay. You have July. And you have vine. Seek out information that will help you. Okay. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. This is the only way in which we will understand what the situation is. Oracle cards, they give us this intuitive hit, sometimes jumpstart, you know, some intuitive details that we can pick up, but it's through your tarot cards that we really will understand what's going on. I see this one as well. So these are a lot of tarot cards. Let's see what you have. So you've got the Page of Wands, the Empress, Justice, you have the Two of Cups, the Six of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups. This is looking good. Wow. The bottom rows. Actually, the whole thing is amazing. And you have the Knight of Cups, which really to me lets me know that you're foreseeing something today that you're really not expecting, just like the title of the reading. So today you will be foreseeing something significant, one that you will be celebrating. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This news today is going to really touch your heart, or at least the event itself is definitely going to touch your heart. Why is it going to touch your heart? Because it seems to me like you are enduring something difficult, which will come to balance with the Justice card. We do see, in my opinion, a long sigh of relief. With the Magnolia, I think this is something that's been going on for a long time, in which you were like holding your breath. It was difficult. Maybe you're worried about something for a very long time. It may not have happened yet, what you're worried about, but you've had to like carry this worry for a long time in your heart. That's the area that your reading is talking about. This is where your surprise is. Maybe it's going to help you climb out of it easily, or that in all cases, there is an event that will transform the situation significantly, or maybe even fully for you. The Magnolia, you know, they have found fossils, Magnolia fossils, that have been found to have dated for hundreds of millions of years. And this is where I get the idea that you could be dealing with something like nearly forever. You've been worried about something for a long, at least what felt like a long time. But the awesome thing is about the Magnolia is that when they've inspected it, they found that it hasn't practically changed for all these years today as it was hundreds of millions years ago. And you can see how it was able to survive all these ages, how the ages have shifted, and it survived it with a lot of stability and grace. So this definitely, as well as the vine, which, you know, we can see something climbing up very quickly, tells me that you will find out about some great unexpected news soon, or an event that's going to happen that will take this heavy load off of your back. You're gonna go, oh my God, I can't believe it. This really has taken some huge worries off my back. Now, I will tell you the same thing as this specific thing that I'm about to say next. As I said to pile number 1, they had June, you have July. This would tell me that you will hear about the news like really soon, unexpectedly. And perhaps it will manifest fully by July or something. Or something awesome about it that you're not expecting may even happen in July. So maybe this is like an instant relief. And on top of that, what's unexpected is that there is something in regards to the situation that's awesome happening very quickly in the month of July. Now, with all of the suns we're seeing here, and I did read illumination. Where did I read illumination? I could have sworn. Oh, yeah. Seek out information. Was it in my mind? Oh, it wasn't illumination. It was awareness. Yes. So, with the awareness, along with the sun, the appearance of the sun many times, synchronistically in your reading, this tells me that an exciting event will illuminate or will provide you with information or a smart way perhaps to do something, or will inform you that you don't have to worry about this anymore. This is big news that is coming in your favor. I see with a Page of Wands here, as you what is it called? As you discover this great news, you're going to hold it as a great opportunity, which lets me know that the news, for most of you, it's news that you can use to your advantage. For some of you, I'm sure this is like news that will bring instant relief, almost like, you don't have to worry about this situation anymore. Or, this thing that you were expecting is not going to happen. Or, did you think you had this certain illness? Forget about it. You do not have this certain illness. It turned out to be some bacteria that you can get rid of, or whatever. So for some of you, it's like that. For most of you, this is brilliant information that will come to your attention with some great event happening. Whereas like now this product is available in the market, and you're like, well, since this product is available in the market, I no longer have to import these tools, and it's going to be much cheaper for me to produce my product. And in that case, with the Empress, it's leading to a lot of wealth, a lot of luxury, a lot of revenue. In all cases, I see you consuming this news, leading to your great success and victory over a situation with the Six of Wands. I almost feel your sigh of relief. And if you're wondering where this is in your life, it's certainly in an area of your life that you have been carrying in your heart for years and years, or at least what feels like forever. This situation, as you can see with the caterpillar, is transforming, and with the love and the heart, you're going to be so happy. It's going to speak to your heart. I don't think anything can make you happier at this point, because you've been carrying it in your heart for so long. With the Nine of Pentacles, this will almost feel like a dream come true. To me, this feels like it was only in your dreams that something like that could happen. A huge sigh of relief, going, I cannot believe it. If I tell anyone about this, this will sound like a fairy tale. This is an area of your life that you have put so much love, effort into trying to solve it, trying to fix it. You have the brain here, which I see as a brain under the scale. So it's like something you've put a lot of thought into. You really tried left, right, and center to find a solution. Tried so hard. And now it's finally going to be giving back to you. You're finding harmony. Also, you know, love, heart, Two of Cups. There's something else. Maybe some of you had huge troubles with someone dear to you who you've loved so much, and you might be reuniting back with them. Like the situation's not going to go down the way you were afraid, and it's happening unexpectedly. Very small detail, but no, I wouldn't say small. It's definitely part of the reading here. Since it's a general reading, I'm trying to see all the different ways this could manifest for you guys. Some of you it's health, some of you it's love, some of you it's work, like an opportunity at work. Yeah, these are just examples. It at the end of the day, it lies where you are worried. And so, my dear pile number 2, it's not gonna end the way you fear it will. In fact, it's gonna be relieved in a much, much better way, sooner way, than you would have ever expected because of all of the loves here. So yeah, I see that you will take some news to your advantage, and you're gonna consume it. You make use of it. Be victorious. For a lot of you with the Empress here, if this is your work, then this is leading to a lot of revenue and luxury. This is this Three of Cups, if I'm not mistaken. Am I mistaken? No, I'm not mistaken. It's in the exact same position as pile number 1. They had the Three of Cups in this exact same position, and I told them what I'm about to tell you, that you will be celebrating this huge event with your friends, especially with the close dear ones. In your case, is because you were very worried about it, and it's going to go down in a way where they know that how much this is important to you, and you'll be gathering with your friends, celebrating and going, yes, we did it, it's done, it's over, we don't have to worry about it. You'll have people who really love you be so happy for you that this is over. And in that case, I highly recommend that you check pile number 1, if of course you feel drawn to it. Because you might just get more information, because there are 2 things that I've noticed in your reading from pile number 1. Okay, so like I told you with the Knight of Cups, this is a reading letting you see beforehand to, you know, calm your heart, because what you're afraid of is not going to go down that way. And surprise, surprise, it is going to take less time. It is going to go down in a really awesome way you would have never expected in a million years. Right. Your fantasy wish about the situation is coming true. Okay, so you've got more cards. Let's now explore what else in regards to the situation that you're meant to know about today. You have, again, you see Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. You're really being informed about this beforehand. So you have the Page of Cups, the Hanged Man. You have the Three of Wands. You have the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Fool, and you have the Six of Pentacles, and the forecasting remains with us. Okay, so this is like the second forecast of what's unexpected, or more details to what is unexpected. What's that? Look at that. This is like a direct message of something dying and being rebirthed, or an old life dying and a new life beginning. It almost says hang in there, because that you're during that last difficulty, and you find yourself free, revived with a lot of health, and able to stand on your own 2 feet with a lot of strength. Do you see that? So your message here is hang in there, because look at the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity. The generosity you're getting here is either through money. Maybe a lot of people will be participating to give you money. That's one thing. Or it could be because of the bubbles and how they're speaking. It could be information, generous information that will allow you to use it. We've seen that. I wonder why you're getting it twice. We'll find out in a moment. You'll have some companion or someone tell you how you can use your money. That's another thing, how you can use your money to your advantage or use something to your advantage. Or you will hear news about how to use something to your advantage that would get you money. That's another way to see this. The fish next to the hanged man, we know the hanged man is saying in your case, hang in there. You're not entrapped. It's about to be, you're about to be released soon. The fish, always reminds me of keep on swimming. So hang in there, keep doing what you're doing, because it's about to end this difficulty at least. Look, it does look like this person is navigating through a crystal themselves. And it makes me think that this forecast that we keep seeing here, that's why no card was covered. I get it. This is telling you that you may be hearing for some of you, you may be hearing of a forecast before that happens. So if you're in the financial market, hearing of a forecast before it happens gives you the agility or the opportunity to make use of a certain situation. Like, for example, maybe you will hear that from like a good friend that you have in the stock market. They're like, hey, did you know that this stock is going up the roof next week or something because there's a certain deal going on. I know about this. And then they're like really sure, you can trust them. And let's say this information makes you invest a lot of this stocks, for example, and then next week comes just like your friend from the financial industry told you, that it hits the roof and you're so lucky with making the money. So guys, this may be news of forecast. That's why I think your cards were like, hello, we're trying to tell you. So I think, for a lot of you, and especially, remember when we said news, you're going to make use of it and consume it to your favor. And when that's what I was missing here. For a lot of you, this is news that you can use to your favor to move forward with the Three of Wands. It will help you, move forward. And it's coming through a close-knit type of community with the Three of Pentacles. We are right when it comes to that, for sure. So this close-knit group of community, like I said, either could be like the financial industry, or if this is in regard to your health, then you are lucky to be with a group of doctors that are well informed, well before the market, and will be able to tell you, the latest studies are saying that you might not have this, do this and these testings. Oh, this is easy. You can take this, just like I noticed from the beginning, take this as just bacteria, for example. Or if financial health, what else did we say? Lovers. Oh, if this is your love life and you're in a situation where for one reason or the other, you need to meet the other person, get an opportunity. Maybe you want to meet someone and ask them out, and you're finding the right setup, and you will get that perfect opportunity for you and them to get closer to each other. You will make use of this information so that you can be in the same place and get to know each other and get closer to each other, which will come to your favor. If this is someone that you are already in a relationship with, As we did say, it was from a long time ago, so it could be a long crush or a long relationship. For one reason or the other, maybe you're trying to find the right opportunity to speak to someone. Maybe if they just listen to you, they might have heard something the wrong way. If they just listen to you, things would get better. And maybe you get that opportunity. It could really be endless here, but in terms of the energy, this is exactly what I'm seeing for you. A long, this is the Ten of Swords. A long, maybe lifetime of difficulty that you've had to endure, or what feels like a long time difficulty that you had to endure, very worried about, was on your mind for a long time, it beat you down. Now you're getting an opportunity for a lot of you in the form of a forecast that will allow you to make use of this information to take yourself out of there. You're not going to be there facing these difficulties any longer. And your biggest message today is hold on, dear one. It's about to end. Gosh, I'm so happy for you, pile number 2. This is such a heartwarming reading. So give yourself a good long exhale. You deserve it. You're going to be getting great news very soon. And on top of that, even more greater news is happening for you in July. So this is like right away, and then more to expect in terms of this situation in July. This was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it, my dear pile number 2. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful blue agate, and your card... looks like it's this one actually. And your card is the beautiful Pimpernel. If you chose your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Cancer, Virgo, Gemini, and Aquarius. Welcome to your reading, guys. It's so lovely to have you here. If these are not your zodiac signs, please don't worry about them, and do note that they are present in your reading because their energies will be matching the energy of the reading itself. Okay, so let's pull out your oracle cards and find out what unexpected event is happening to you. We're really taking a look at something super unexpected today. So let's find out what that is. I really loved the previous piles. They were so cool. So let's see how this is going to translate into your pile. I mean, what story, what's going to happen? Can't wait to find out. Also, this month is popping up, so let's take that. And looks like this wants to come out as well. Okay, so these are your cards. Let's open them. You have planning right off the bat. Okay. And you have... So the emotional aspect of Scorpio, it says trust or caution. Two hearts meet. You may feel... Oh, so this could be divine timing for something. You may feel trusting and ready for a heartfelt connection. Or you may be feeling guarded, afraid to put yourself out there. Go slowly and have faith in yourself. Trust that you are the best judge of when it's safe to open your heart. So sweet. Okay. And you have Moon in Scorpio again. Second time we have Scorpio here. With power. Okay, let's find out more. You have Mercury in Libra with influence. And let's actually check out your tea leaves. So, you have Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. The month of December. Wow. Okay, if we kind of like move it just a little bit down, we'll have more space for your cards. You have candle, you will be shown the way. Okay. Wow. This reading is totally divinely guided. I mean, you have divine time, you will be shown the way. It's really nice to see. Okay, well, I'll adjust this later. You have vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Okay. You have older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. You have ear, good news, love this. Okay. Someone might be telling you something. You might hear something. Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. You have success. Wow. Is that vulture wearing glasses? No, that's just the art. Well, I'll take that into consideration. Okay. Success. You have tent, temporary situation. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Wow, what's up here? And you have target, a goal-oriented person. Gosh, you have so many tea leaves. Yeah, I know I did pull these out, but it seems like it's meant to it's meant to be like that. Okay, well, I guess now it's time for us to be creative a little bit. I'll push this down here and take one card. Hat, you will be playing a different role. Really? Cool. Okay. And you have leg, stepping into a new experience. So cool. In fact, I'm just gonna leave this here, right? Okay, so let's pull out your tarot cards. Like, the surprise is that you'll get in divine timing, like divine timing as in these days, obviously, because this is what the reading is talking about. This is the divine time in which you will be stepping into a new experience, and it seems like you'll be doing things differently moving forward. So excited to see what this is about. Also with the yoke, this is freeing you from something that has been tying you down, that you were really tired of, or was frustrating you because it's, or depressing you or making you anxious. And so you will hear good news that will help you break the commitment from something that was really tying you down, and you will perhaps reach your goals much quicker. And also, it seems like you'll be meeting someone or something. You do have the energy of someone here. You do have a handshake. I think it's only through your tarot cards that we will really understand this situation. So let's pull out the tarot cards that I'm seeing. There we go. Right. So, my dear pile number 3, you have, wow, the World card. Right off the bat, this definitely tells me this means an old toxic, with a snake here, an old toxic cycle is ending, especially that you have temporary situation, which means that this what is tying you down here is not going to go on forever. This, your worries, your sadness about the situation, that's gone. That'll be out of the way, and you will be you'll successfully move out of the situation. And this could be happening to you as you hear some news about something. Maybe even make a different deal about something for some of you, because look, 2 hearts meet. I do see that this involves you meeting someone who could be endearing or giving you endearing news. The information they're giving you will forever help you break out from some form of commitment that was tying you down, and it will help you be on target with what it is that you always wanted to do. Wait a minute. Oh, no. This is definitely divine timing for something. You know why? I'm sorry. I just have my mind blown. You see the clock here? Did you know that the Pimpernel, we have to like take this out for now. We already know it's a new experience for now. Did you know that the Pimpernel is known as like the shepherd's weather glass? Also, it tells the time of the day. The reason for that is because its petals will close up at noon, right? And it won't open up until the next day at noon. But here's the thing. If it's not sunny, it's not going to open up at all. So if it's going to rain and it doesn't open up, you can predict that it's not going to be sunny today. So yes, it predicts the weather, but it predicts the time. Also, you can tell the time. So that's no coincidence here. You were drawn to the Pimpernel, and the two aspects in your reading talks about time. What is the time that we're seeing in your reading? December. So in December, for sure that in December, you will be breaking off from a long commitment that you were absolutely tied to. How are you going to reach this target? You will be shown the way through someone who will tell you some important information that will make whatever you are going through to be a temporary situation and not a permanent one. Because with commitment, it might feel like, oh my God, this may be long-term or this may be permanent. And so temporary means, it could mean that this time will shorten, or it could mean that it was always a temporary situation. You're finally succeeding, and this chapter of your life is ending. Bye-bye. It's gone. Okay, so let's take a look at the rest of your cards. So you have the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, this has been a huge wish of yours. Huge wish. You have the Empress, the Three of Cups. Gosh, there are cards, I think, that appeared. The Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, guys, have from different decks showed up for you guys in the three piles. It's unbelievable. Again, I will tell you what I told the other piles with the Three of Cups. It's going to be such a huge deal for you that you will be celebrating with the close ones. It's going to be such a big deal that the close people will be celebrating it as if it was their own. That's how much of a big deal this is in your world. So you have the Two of Swords and you have the Nine of Wands. Right. We still have 6 and 2. This is exactly what happened in the other piles. Like another round with 2 extra cards. It blows my mind how things work. The synchronicities. All right. So in that case, I would tell you, my dear pile number 3, if you're drawn to number 2, if you're drawn to number 1, I think in your case, if you watch any of these two, whatever you're drawn to, it will probably give you more information about this situation that you're hearing about. So we know you're stepping into like a new chapter of your life. In this chapter, things will be done in a totally different way. Oh my God. You will have more power in your hands. More power, maybe even more time. More power to do what you want. I do sense here the emotion of being free and feeling pampered. Because of the natural environment, I know this is the deck for this pile, but gives me this feeling of feeling free, enjoying life, like things slowing down in life for you. Yeah, enjoying the world, enjoying the planet, enjoying your time, enjoying your freedom, enjoying... Empress usually is associated with luxury. In your case, not that I'm saying you're not going to have luxury. Please don't get me wrong. But in this Empress, I'm feeling it more as it's not about the amount of money or the the price tag itself. It's more about the luxuries of life. I feel like life is going to be treating you really good, whether this costs money or nothing at all. And that's what I want, how I want to differentiate between what I usually see in an Empress and with this specific Empress. I get a feeling that it's either you're going to have a lot of money that will allow you to do what you want easily, you know, or without anything at all, you're gonna be taken care of in a way where you can enjoy the best that life has to offer you. And these are the two elements I'm seeing in this Empress card. In all cases, Nine of Pentacles and the Empress shows that in this new chapter, you're gonna feel really pampered. Right. You want to be careful in this next chapter, especially with this Nine of Wands. As long as you have your guards up, you're good. Because the Two of Swords says, although this is all great news, awesome news, in your pile, you are being guided to be careful. Because if you don't have your walls up or your security up, or you're not careful with something, there are things that you're not seeing that could, just like the lynx here that's watching and ready to attack, something could happen, right? So like if you're traveling with the World cards, you want to be careful with preparing your papers well. You want to take the necessary precautions. You know, you want to make sure you're safe. Don't just do things up haphazardly. You want to be careful with your finances so you're safe. You want to make sure that everything's working. Yeah, if like what I'm trying to say is, whatever this is, new business venture that you're getting into, maybe you're going to be living in the wild, so you want to be careful. It could be literal. Whatever this is, maybe this is someone from the past that you want to be careful with. Whatever this is simply telling you, this is not here to scare you. This reading is telling you your life is going to be awesome in this next chapter, in fact, in December. But you want to keep yourself safe, because don't underestimate anything that you know you should do. Yes, keep the faith with the Two of Swords, of course, but keep the faith while being guarded with the Nine of Wands. Do the necessary precautions, take the safety precautions, to do what is advised legally to do. You know, make sure you're safe financially, make sure you are safe physically, in every way. All the cards are saying is that you'll be very happy. There's a lot of success. In fact, remember when I told you with the vulture, I saw them wearing a pair of glasses. So I think it's like, be careful, as enjoy life, but also look into the things that you would rather not look into because you're having fun. Why? Because the vulture, you know, it eats decayed fish and it cleans up the planet, in fact, with that. So having glasses on would mean focus on the things that you would rather not. It's like, I would rather not today, or what's going to happen anyways, I'm good. No, your reading is really telling you, keep an eye on the things that may not be interesting, you know, that would be rather uninteresting to do in such a great time. Because if you're not doing the right precautions, it might hurt you. And that's just guidance here from your spirit guides or from the universe about things that you may not be seeing that you want to be careful about. So there is so much more to your prediction. Let's find out together. Look at that with the Six of Wands. You're free, you're successful, you're victorious. You're free is the biggest thing I would say with this figure flying on the eagle card. Do you see the gesture? I'm free. So that's so lovely to see for you. You have the Four of Cups, which tells me this is definitely a surprise. It's happening unexpectedly. Okay. You have the Five of Cups. You have the Star card. Gosh, I love your cards. The Strength card. And you have the Seed of Thunder. Guys, yesterday I went into this weird... oh, we opened this? No. I went into this weird Reddit thread. I don't even know what got me there. I really don't know. But I was reading a discussion about the evolution of whales, right? Was it on Reddit or was it on YouTube? I don't even remember. And there was this, like, everyone was fighting with each other because they were talking about why the whale has like a huge lung capacity, as like it's like the mammals. They've evolved lungs, but they live in the sea, and this whole discussion that they were actually from the water, they came out to land and they went back to water. And then the discussion went on to, it was like a long, serious discussion. At that part I enjoyed, where it was actually good. They were able to grow bigger the way they did, because now that they have this huge lung capacity and the freedom of the water allowed them to like grow that much. And so that after this intellectual, really nice discussion, a whole like argument broke out about like, what do whales do when they need to breathe? It's like, do they have to wake up every 2 minutes to get up and take a breath and come back down? And then some people were like, no, part of their brain sleeps and the other part of the brain allows them to go up to breathe and come back down. And people were fighting for one reason or the other. So aside from the why I got there, even it was an interesting it was interesting to learn more about them and how they do and how they've expanded. I am seeing for you that you are going to have an advantage, a different advantage from two different worlds that will give you a strong position of power in this next chapter of your life, and will help you to move quicker and in a more, what's the word I'm looking for? And swiftly, will help you move swiftly. I can't think of an example how you can make use of both worlds. Maybe if I like stop a little, I can think of something. Let me actually translate what I'm trying to tell you. It will make more sense to you. Let's say you are someone who is going to be traveling between two countries, or someone who will get to know two important people, or someone who works in two different industries. I'll give you the three examples actually. So someone who works in two different industries gets to have some advantages of the industry, and then some disadvantages where they offer you this, and that, but they do not offer you these two important things. And then you work in the other industry. So in this industry, they may not be giving you this, and that, but they will be giving you this, and that. A very simple example, but I'm just trying to tell you what I'm seeing. And so now you won't have to face the disadvantages that this industry faces because you've got it from there, and you won't have to face the disadvantages that these people from this industry face because you've got it from there. So that's one example. Let's say you get to know two different people in two positions of power. Like maybe you know the producer and you know the director, for example, and these two really aren't collaborating together. And you get to be in this strong position because you get to shift the movie in the right direction that you're envisioning, because you get to talk to these two key people in the industry, in the film that you're shooting. Or you are in two different countries where this country loves this product that's easily found in this other country, and it's, since it's local, it's produced cheaper. Here it's so expensive, and also locally here they have great products that the other country does not have, that is also produced in a cheaper way. And so because of your traveling back and forth, you get to make use, and maybe even open up a website where you can make use of that situation, since you're already traveling back and forth. I mean, I can think of a million different things. All I can tell you is that you will be taking an advantage from two different worlds that will allow you to expand and grow exponentially, and will even make you a mega powerhouse. If this is your work, then in your company, in your industry, or something. If this is not your work, then it will put you in a powerful position in that endeavor that you are in. That I can tell you for sure. And because of this position of power, you might be hearing some good news and making some great deals that will help you be on target. Could this be related to how you're going to be freed? I'm not sure. But this is a significant event and significant unexpected event in your life that is meant to happen now with the timing. And it seems like somehow you will be playing a different role. You'll be doing things in a different way, and you will be experiencing life in a different way. The star card here suggests that this is something you've been wishing and hoping for. This is the second time we see that, because we saw the 9 of Pentacles. And it's coming in a totally unexpected way that's going to help you be free, thrive, and feel victorious. Here, it tells you, look at the positive of this opportunity and jump on the opportunity, make use of it. Look, to me, the 5 Cups here is saying, look at the positive part of whatever is going to be happening here, perhaps from the two worlds. Yeah, keep your eyes open on what positive things this opportunity is giving you, and jump right at it. For a lot of you, you could be making big deals with it, or some big agreements or something with it, whether on a personal level or on a professional level. But really, the ear here reminds me of a dream, a prayer being heard. I always told you guys about this, because in ancient Egypt, they used to draw ears on temples to signify that their prayers have been heard by the gods. So yeah, I really feel like a huge prayer this month is happening for you. This is the divine time for all of these, what I would say, games, cool games, fun games are going to happen, and do expect that you are going to be in a very, very powerful position because of the circumstance or the opportunity that you are getting, not to mention that you're going to feel very free. Okay, so you've got two more cards. I hope we get more information on what this is. So you have the Devil card, and you have the 2 of Cups. Seeing the 2 of Cups like that with the Devil, an element of the Devil is addiction, right? So I think you're being guided here to be careful, because it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be like such a good part of your life, and sometimes so good can corrupt. I think your guidance here is to be very wise and mature as you step into this new opportunity. We did get a warning that you had to keep your guards up, remember? That you have to keep your guard. As long as you're careful, you are good. And I think in that case, yes, keep your safety and everything, as said. But I think most importantly, what your reading wants you to notice today and be super mature about is how you want to take care of you. You don't want to overconsume or be addicted to that happiness. That's another thing. Or not shift your behavior to to anything that could harm you later on, as you are having so much fun. I think this is talking about do things in moderation. Everything that you're doing, from the power to the dreams coming true, to the beautiful life you're going to be living in, to the position, of power, everything that you do wisely, do safely, do in moderation is what your cards want to show you today. You're stepping into like an awesome experience that really can take you far, far, far in life. And you want to take these steps and you want to start it on the right foot. The right foot is to set the standards for yourself on how you're going to be moving forward, what type of rules you have on this new experience, especially with this new role and all of the different exciting experiencing that you're going to experiences that you're going to be going through, how you want to deal with things, how you want to have a limit or a balance on how you want to consume things, how you want to keep yourself safe, what are you allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do for yourself. Nobody's going to tell you that, of course. It's to set the limits and the standards to keep yourself safe, in balance, thriving and happy. Most importantly, safe. And my dear pile number 2, I think that is really the sort of guidance one should get into a tarot reading, with a big reading like that. So this is your time of great success. This is a great time of power, of making use the best out of all of the worlds that you're going to be getting into. This is your time, my dear pile number 2. Enjoy it and go through it safely and wisely. This was your reading. Truly hope you've enjoyed it, my dear pile number 3. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear beautiful pile number 3, sending you so much love. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.